With rates we haven't seen in more than 10 years, more and more people are looking to annuities to protect their money and, depending on the type of annuity, grow their savings. But just because rates are high right now, does that mean annuities are the best choice for you and your money? Well, the simple answer is no. And that's what we're going to discuss today. Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in today's video, we're discussing when it does not make sense to buy an annuity.
Yeah, Michelle, this topic is really important, especially as more people are being sold annuities due to these better rates that are happening, right? So if you watch this channel for a while now, a hot minute, one thing we mention over and over is that just because something works for your friends or your family doesn't mean that it makes sense for your situation and your future goals. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we're here to make sure that you have all the info you need to make the best financial decisions.
Absolutely. And that advice is a perfect segue into the first reason not to buy an annuity, which is you should never buy an annuity unless you know why you're purchasing it.
Oh, Michelle, this is so critical and so often overlooked. You need to have a clear definition of your purpose before you buy one. Same as any type of investment, especially with annuities though. Ask yourself this question before you sign on the dotted line. What is the purpose of this money that I am investing today?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you want to protect your principal investment? You want to earn lifetime income? How about, are you using an annuity for estate planning purposes or to bypass probate?
Yeah.
Are you buying it for the long-term care riders that are normally cheaper than a traditional long-term care policy? If you are on that one, make sure you read the fine print and know what it covers. Definitely.
We'll always read the fine print, right?
Always read the fine print. But that one there, there's a lot of issues with that section. So you got to be very careful on that one. Are you buying your annuity for tax-deferred growth or maybe guaranteed growth, like with fixed annuities and MIGAs that we've talked about many times on this channel?
Right.
Or maybe because there's no contribution limits on non-qualified annuities. So you need to know why you want to buy an annuity. And it's critical because from this list I just went through, knowing why helps you decide what type of annuity that you actually want to buy.
Absolutely. All right, let's move on to number 2. The second reason why not to buy an annuity.
Don't buy an annuity expecting stock market returns.
This is a big one. I think there's a
because
lot of
you're not going to get them.
Yeah, there's a lot of misunderstanding about this.
Yeah, rates are near all-time lows just a year ago, right?
Right.
Most annuities are based on the rates at the beginning of the contract, not the end. And we're not talking variable annuities here. We're talking fixed and indexed annuities and MIGAs. So think about this. In 2021, the returns of the S&P 500 was 26.9%, the NASDAQ 21.4%, and the Dow 18.65%. And with the S&P 500 and the Dow returns, they don't include dividends.
Yeah.
So, but here's the current rates with many annuities today. Fixed annuities between 4 and 6%, depending on the contract. That's huge.
Huge.
Indexed annuities. Caps on the indexed annuities have skyrocketed between 11 and 13%. And we got participation rates on the S&P 500 between 35 and 45% right now. This is huge.
Yeah.
And there's some, Michelle, that offer 100% participations. Rates are higher, but they're tracking some unheard of or newer indexes.
Sure.
I call them made up indexes. You might have heard of them before, but what actually are they?
Yeah.
So, but ask what interest you can expect to get with the annuity that you're looking at. So,
all right. So moving on to the next reason not to buy an annuity. Don't buy one if you're too young. And this is really important because you have to understand you have time on your side to invest. And if you change your mind early in the contract, you will be, not maybe, you will be hit with surrender charges, which could be substantial, as well as a 10% IRS penalty if you cash out before 59 and a half.
Yeah. Michelle, why not take some classes on investing and learn to do it yourself? This is how I started my career over 2 decades ago. I'm not suggesting everyone become a day trader. Just learn how to invest. Learn the basics of investing.
Sure. So I have a question for you on this one. In your opinion, how young is too young to invest in an annuity?
Okay. Number 1, under age 40. Okay. Think about that. If you're really super paranoid about the stock market, then yes, You can go into an annuity at just about any
Any
age
age,
because it's
right?
going to get you higher returns than savings accounts and CDs and like that today. But under age 40 would be a baseline for me because we can go to the stock market and you got time on your side with the market.
Yeah.
So
Right. Okay. All right. So what's another reason not to invest in annuity?
don't buy an annuity if you think you can manage the money yourself.
Aha.
And you you may consider yourself savvy when it comes to investing and possibly could beat the current rates offered with annuities. If this makes you feel comfortable, do it. It isn't going to hurt you to at least attempt it yourself. So,
Yeah. Okay.
and a second reason is maybe you already have a professional advisor who manages your money now. Ask them their opinion on annuities, but you got to be cautious on this part here. So, many wealth managers are firm against annuities. You've probably seen all the ads out there. Don't buy an annuity. I hate annuities. Ken
Right.
Fisher. You see them all the time. Um, they may be firm against annuities, but that annuity may fit your goals.
Right.
So that advisor may work for a firm that may not be permitted to sell you an annuity, even if you want to buy one.
Sure. Yeah, you love people. Annuities are a love-hate relationship, aren't they?
It is.
People
It is.
really love them or they really don't like them at all. So,
Exactly.
all right, so let's move on to the last reason that you may not want to invest in an annuity, and that is don't invest if you don't have an emergency fund.
This is huge.
Huge.
This is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, annuities are long-term contracts, Michelle. Many are illiquid in them early years. So if you need funds before the end of the contract, you're going to be hit with hefty surrender charges. Okay, know that up front. Also, most annuity companies will not accept your contract if you don't have substantial liquid assets, usually up to 50% of what the annuity principal is. Annuities are great products. Buy them for the contractual guarantees that they offer.
Interesting. So I'm going to just repeat that. Annuity companies, most, not all, won't accept your contract if you don't have liquid assets.
Right. Because
For that
they
reason.
know that an emergency may come up. That's just life. So, and they do not want to be the one that has to tell you, oh, by the way, you can't take your money out this year. If you do take it out, we're going to hit you with a 10, 12, 15% surrender charge. So be very careful on that.
All right. So we're going to put a video link below in the description and also in the pinned comment below. And it's on MYGAs right now. Everybody, people are searching for it. Obviously, great rates right now.
Sure.
But before you dive in specifically to MYGAs, we want you to check out this video if you're looking into it. So make sure to check that one out next. And if you like the content of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. And if you have comments, leave them below. We're always answering. Well, we answer most comments we get, don't we?
Yes.
Questions, I should say. All right. So, Brian, before we wrap this up, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, just do your own research. DYOR. I mean, always make sure that you understand what you're buying and why you're buying it and when you're going to need access to them funds. So just be careful out there. And I love annuities. I love annuities for the right person.
Reasons, right. Right reasons and the right person, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Brian, for this. And thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.